Hello, friends. Welcome back to Complete Medical Coding. Today I'm here with some anatomy practice questions for the CPC examination. This type of questions will be very useful for you, those who are preparing for the examination. Okay. So, friends, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe, please support me, and please share it among your friends. So, let's move to the anatomy questions. And here in this section, I have in this episode I have divided the anatomy questions from different sections, different chapters. Okay, so chapter wise questions I'm doing. So today we will discuss almost 30 anatomy questions. Okay, so let's move to the first question. First few questions are from the musculoskeletal system. All right, so first question: the patella is classified as which type of bone? Where is patella bone located? Okay, long bone, short bone, flat bone, sesamoid bone. Sorry, this is not the location of patella. It is classified as which type of bone? Is it a short bone, long bone, flat bone, or sesamoid bone? So patella is usually classified as sesamoid bone. Okay, answer is option D, sesamoid bone. Second question: which bone articulates with both the radius and ulna at the wrist? Options: scaphoid, lunate, capitate, and pisiform. So which bone articulates with both the radius and ulna at the wrist? It is the lunate. Answer is option B, lunate. Now, third question. The rotator cuff muscles are associated with which joint? Rotator cuff muscles. Options: hip, shoulder, knee, elbow. It's a simple question, right? The answer is option B, shoulder, rotator cuff muscle. It's associated with the shoulder. Now, fourth question. The largest and strongest bone in the body is? Options: tibia, femur, humerus, pelvis. Which is the largest and strongest bone in the body? Answer is femur. Option B, femur is the answer. That is the largest and strongest bone in the body. All right. Now, fifth question. The Achilles tendon attaches the calf muscles to which bone? Options: talus, calcaneus, tibia, fibula. Achilles tendon. It attaches the calf muscles to which bone? Answer is option B, calcaneus. Now let's discuss few anatomy questions from the cardiovascular system. Okay, I'll be coming back again with more and more questions from each and every chapters. But right now I have taken few important questions from each section. So let's discuss some questions from the cardiovascular system. Sixth question. The heart has how many valves? 2, 3, 4, 5. What will be the answer? 4. Heart has 4 valves. Answer is option C, 4. Seventh question. The SA node. What does SA node means? Sinoatrial node. That's the full form. Okay. So the sinoatrial node is located in which chamber of the heart? Options: right atrium, left atrium, right ventricle, left ventricle. So sinoatrium node is located in which part, which chamber of the heart? Answer is option A, right atrium. Okay. Eighth question. These are very simple questions, but sometimes it is slight confusing, right? Especially those who are not from the medical background. So eighth question. Oxygenated blood from the lungs enters the heart through? Oxygenated blood from the lungs enters the heart through the options: pulmonary arteries, pulmonary veins, aorta, superior vena cava. What is the answer? Oxygenated blood from the lungs enters the heart through the Answer is option B, pulmonary veins. Okay. 9th question. The coronary arteries supply blood directly to which part? Brain, heart muscle, lungs, kidneys. What is the answer? The coronary arteries supply blood directly to the heart muscle. Answer is option B, heart muscle. 10th question. The innermost lining of the heart is called. What do you call for the innermost lining of the heart? Pericardium, myocardium, endocardium, epicardium. What is the answer? Innermost lining of the heart is called as endocardium. Answer is option C, endocardium. Okay. Now let's discuss few questions from the digestive system. All right. 11th question. The primary site of nutrient absorption is which part, which organ act as the primary site of nutrient absorption? Stomach, duodenum, small intestine, large intestine. What is the answer? Small intestine. Okay, C, option C, small intestine is the answer. Now 12th question. The vermiform appendix is attached to which part of the large intestine? Cecum, sigmoid colon, ascending colon, rectum. What is the answer? Vermiform appendix is located, is attached to cecum. Option A, cecum is the answer. Now 13th question. Which organ produces bile? Pancreas, gallbladder, liver, stomach. Simple, right? So which organ produces bile? It is the liver. Everybody knows this. Option C, liver. 14th question. Rugae are folds found in the lining of which part? Rugae are folds found in the lining of the esophagus, small intestine, stomach, large intestine. What is the answer? Stomach. Option C, stomach is the answer. Now 15th question. Another important but simple question. The common bile duct empties into. So where is this bile duct enters into, or the bile duct empties into which part? Duodenum, jejunum, ileum, stomach. Which part? Duodenum. Answer is option A, duodenum. Okay. Now let's discuss few questions from the respiratory system. All right. 16th question. Gas exchange occurs in which structures of the lungs? Gas exchange. Options: bronchi, bronchioles, alveoli, pleura. So gas exchange occurs in which structure of the lungs? Answer is option C, alveoli. Okay. Moving to 17th question. The trachea bifurcates into right and left bronchi at which vertebral level? Options: T4, option A, T4 to T5, option B, T6, option C, T7, or option D, T12. So which part of the vertebral level is the trachea bifurcates? Answer is option A, T4 to T5, thoracic part. Okay. So 18th question. Which muscle is the primary muscle of respiration? Intercostals, diaphragm, sternocleidomastoid, pectoralis major. Which muscle is the primary muscle of respiration? Answer is option B, diaphragm. Now 19th question. Let's discuss some questions from the nervous system now. All right. Some few questions from the nervous system. Question 19th. Which part of the brain controls balance and coordination? Options: cerebrum, cerebellum, brainstem, hypothalamus. Don't be confused with cerebrum and cerebellum. Okay, so here, which part of the brain controls balance and coordination? The answer is cerebellum. Option B, cerebellum. Okay. Question 20. The spinal cord ends at approximately which vertebral level? Option A, L1 to L2. Option B, L3 to L4. Option C, S1 to S2. Or option D, T12. So at which vertebral level does the spinal cord ends? Answer is option A, L1 to L2, lumbar part. Okay, L1 to L2. Question 21. The myelin sheath functions to. What is the function of myelin sheath? Option A, store neurotransmitters. Option B, insulate axons and speed nerve impulses. Option C, connect dendrites to axons. Or option D, protect the spinal cord. So the myelin sheath, what is the function of myelin sheath? Answer is option B, insulate axons and speed nerve impulses. All right. Now, question number 22. Which lobe of the brain contains the primary motor cortex? Frontal lobe, temporal lobe, occipital lobe, parietal lobe. So, which lobe of the brain contains the primary motor cortex? Answer is option A, frontal lobe. All right. Now, question number 23. Let's discuss some questions from the reproductive and urinary systems. Okay, so question 23. The fallopian tubes connect the ovaries to the cervix, vagina, uterus, bladder. So which part connects the ovaries? The fallopian tube connects the ovaries to which part? Uterus. Answer is option C, uterus. Question 24. The prostate gland surrounds which structure? Urethra, vas deferens, bladder, rectum. Answer is option A, urethra. Now question number 25. Which hormone is primarily responsible for ovulation? Estrogen, progesterone, LH, luteinizing hormone, FSH, follicle stimulating hormone. So which hormone is primarily responsible for ovulation? Answer is option C, LH, luteinizing hormone. Okay. Now question number 26. The functional unit of the kidney is called nephron, glomerulus, loop of Henle, collecting duct. What is the answer? The functional unit of the kidney is called nephron. Option A, nephron is the answer. Now question 27. Urine is carried from the kidneys to the bladder by the urethra, renal vein, ureters, lymphatics. This is simple, right? Answer is option C, ureters. Now, let's discuss 3 questions from endocrine and lymphatic system. Okay. So question 28. The islets of Langerhans are located in the thyroid, pancreas, adrenal gland, pituitary gland. So where is islets of Langerhans located? It's located in the pancreas. Option B, pancreas is the answer. Now question 29, it's an important one. The thymus gland is most active during. So at which stage of the human being does the thymus gland is most active? Infancy and childhood, adolescence, middle age, old age. So what is the answer? Answer is option A, infancy and childhood. So the thymus gland is most active during the infancy and childhood. All right. Now, last question, question number 30. Which lymphatic organ filters blood and removes old red blood cells? Lymph nodes, spleen, thymus, tonsils. Simple, right? Which lymphatic organ helps in filtering the blood? Answer is option B, spleen. So that's it, friends. These are some important questions which I had taken from different chapters. So I'll be coming back again with more questions like this. So more anatomy questions. So stay tuned for more videos. Those who are new to the channel, please support me by subscribing to the channel. If you like my video, please share it among your friends. Please share it among to those who are preparing for the examination. Okay. So this will be very useful. All my videos will be very useful. I have done all the guidelines from each and every chapters from the beginning. So you can go through my videos from the beginning, those who are new. All right. So please stay tuned for more videos, and I'll be coming back with more and more useful topics, useful questions, and not only anatomy, other CPC exam questions. Okay. So thank you so much and stay tuned. So bye. Take care. See you.